When I first put together my Resolve system, I didn't realize that the wave panel was actually going to take up a lot of space. I hadn't thought about how I was going to use the mouse and where that was going to go. After a while, I decided to get a Magic Trackpad, which makes it fit in really well with the panel. As I started using it more and more, I heard about this free application called BetterTouchTool. And what this application does is it allows you to map all kinds of gestures to the trackpad. And it's supported by donations, so if you like it, then I would consider making a donation. The way that you use it is pretty simple. There's an icon at the top right here. You click it and you go to Preferences. And you can add your application over here. You just click this button for Add a New Gesture. And as you can see, there is a ton of different gestures that you can map to this. There's over 60 of them. And within those, you can actually map the function, control, option, and command keys if you really want even more of them. So there's an amazing amount that you can map to this. But the one I'm going to start with is actually the 3-finger swipe up. And I'm going to map that to the up arrow. And then I'm going to make another gesture and use the 3-finger swipe down. And I'll map that to the down arrow. I'm going to jump over to Resolve, and what you can see when I swipe up and down, it turns all the nodes on and off. You can also save all of your mappings and import them if you're moving from facility to facility or system to system. Here is a list of the mappings that I've made for myself. As you can see here, there's a whole list of things that I use in Resolve. It works pretty well to have all the window actions mapped out to gestures on the trackpad because I'm already right there using the trackpad to modify the windows. So here's a sample of how I actually work with it. As I mentioned before, you can toggle on and off all the grades by swiping 3 fingers up and down. I also have mapped to the gestures a click and drag 3 fingers up to create a new node with the circle power window. And I'm just going to resize this a bit around her. I also have the 3-finger click to turn on and off the highlight. A 3-finger swipe to the right will automatically start tracking. That'll go forward, and then if I do a 3-finger swipe to the left, it'll start tracking backward. And if I am in need of it too, I will pinch out and it will give me an outside node. And that's just some of the ways that I use gesture mapping in Resolve.